Good morning friends from Kathmandu. Today I am taking the Mount Everest mountain flight of Buddha Air. That will be a once in a lifetime experience for me to witness the Mount Everest peak from within the flight itself. The flight cost was around 9,200 rupees, Indian rupees, and I had booked it online on the buddhaair.com website. So let's get in. This is the domestic departures terminal of the Tribhuvan International Airport, Kathmandu, from where the flight departs. The time is right now 5:30 am and the flight departure time is 6:15 am in the morning. Here there is already a queue at the check-in counter. There is no check-in of baggages really, so they will just issue the boarding pass. It's a 1 hour flight, so I just got my boarding pass here of Buddha Air. Just need to show your ID like passport or voter ID to get the boarding pass. Departure is from gate 4 as of now. There is a small coffee shop as well here at the boarding gates area. This is the only shop they have. So waiting for the boarding announcement. So I'm pretty much excited to take this flight, and it was my long-standing wish to see the Mount Everest, at least from at a distance. So right now the boarding is commenced, so they will take you to the bus and then you need to get up to the aircraft by the bus. This is our flight. It's an ATR 72-500 aircraft. I think it's a 72-seater aircraft, I believe. There's an adequate leg space over here. It's just an hour's flight, so it doesn't really matter. So they won't give you any food or beverages in this flight. Everyone will get a window seat to get a clear view of the mountains. It's more of a sightseeing flight. So it's just about started now. The time now is around 6:50 am in the morning. The sun has just risen. They will give you this pamphlet containing the pictures and depictions of all the mountains which we are going to cover in the course of the flight. This is the route map where Buddha Air flies to. The air hostess will come to you and explain as and when we go through these mountains in the course of the flight. The first mountain range will be Langtang. On the onward journey, we will be getting the mountain view on the left, and after a certain point of time, when all the mountain ranges end, the flight will take a U-turn, and then people who are sitting on the other side, I mean the right side of the aircraft, will be able to see all the mountain ranges while coming back. So that's how the flight works, so that everyone will be able to enjoy the mountain views. It's takeoff time now. Aircraft is on the takeoff roll. That's the Kathmandu Tribhuvan International Airport view during takeoff. Absolutely marvelous view, especially in the dawn. So were told that we will be cruising at an altitude of 21,000 feet. That's the Kathmandu city. Densely populated. Flight is taking a U-turn now and heading towards northeast, where the mountain ranges and also the Mount Everest are situated. As you can see, people are seeing towards the left because the mountain views are on the left while going onward. So I'll be getting the mountain view while returning. This is the other side where there are mountain terrains like this. Breathtaking views of the mountains. At this point the flight is taking a U-turn to return. So it's our turn to see the mountains. We are seated on the right side of the aircraft. The sun is shining brightly, so it's a super clear day today. Really lucky. The first mountain range is the Makalu range, followed by Chamlang. So you can see there. The first one is the Makalu, and the second one is the Chamlang. And then the Lhotse range. So while that's the Mount Everest towards the left at a far distance. That's the topmost range. So I'm just zooming in. I just zoomed to show you. That's the Mount Everest. So I've just circled this picture so that the Mount Everest is clearly seen. As you all know, it's about 8,848 meters height, Mount Everest. You can see from the other angle now. So that is the one on the left side. Towards the end actually, so I'm just zooming again so that it's distinctly visible. Absolutely stunning view of the Mount Everest and other peaks. It's a very clear day today, absolutely sunny morning. Early mornings are the best time when the mountains are visible very clearly and vividly. So this is it. That's the Mount Everest for you. So I'm just clearly zooming it now. The highest peak in the world stands at 8,848 meters above sea level. It's called Sagar Mata by the Nepalese people. Uniquely identifiable with its pyramid-shaped curve at the end of the ranges. Zooming again. So you can see a white patch of the cloud just lining that Mount Everest peak. So, and that's the Mount Everest actually. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning view. I couldn't have asked for more. I'm just circled again in that picture. That's the Mount Everest. I'm just thrilled to see Mount Everest with naked eyes. It's a dream come true flight for me today. It's November month, so absolutely wonderful time to come here to Nepal and witness clear skies and mountains. The sight of the snow-clad mountains always gives me solace and much needed mental peace. Absolutely stunning. And on the left now you can see the Gauri Shankar range, which is considered as the holy mountain by the Nepalese people. So that's the Gauri Shankar at a far distance towards the left, with its distinct shape. So that's the one just beneath the wings of the aircraft. We are reaching the end of the journey with the other mountain ranges visible now, like Dorje Lakpa. The last range will be Langtang Lerung. So as we approach Kathmandu, the landscape changes, and these are the terrains that are visible, the mountain terrains. As the airport is situated amongst the mountains. So I thoroughly enjoyed this mountain flight today, and it was an experience to cherish for the lifetime. Even during landing, these mountains are pretty much clearly visible. Approaching the final landing now. Time now is around 7:45 a.m. So the flight time was approximately 55 minutes. It was really worth it. That's what I feel. Getting the view of Mount Everest, and that too on a very clear day. While disembarking the aircraft, the air hostess will issue a certificate too, like this, which you can keep it as a souvenir, and you can fill in your name and the date of the flight. This is the arrival hall of the domestic terminal. So that's all in this vlog, folks. Hope you enjoyed watching the Mount Everest mountain flight experience. Until the next time, take care and thanks for watching.